Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Sabretooth. Sabretooth's real name is Victor Creed, and he stands 6 feet 6 inches tall and weighs 275 pounds. He has amber eyes with no pupils, and he has blonde hair. He made his first appearance in Iron Fist Volume 1, issue number 14, in August of 1977. Now, Sabretooth is a mutant with a number of both natural and artificial improvements to his physiology when compared to a normal human. His primary mutant power is an accelerated healing factor that allows him to regenerate damaged or destroyed areas of his body and cellular structure far beyond the capabilities of an ordinary human. This healing factor also grants him virtual immunity to poisons, most drugs, toxins, diseases, and a limited immunity to the fatigue toxins generated by his own body. The regenerative qualities of his healing factor and an age suppression factor cause him to age at an unusually slow rate. While he is of an unknown advanced age, Sabretooth has the appearance and vitality of a man in his physical prime. He has acute senses that are compared to those possessed by certain animals. This includes the ability to see objects with greater clarity and at a much greater distance than normal humans. And he also can see this same level of clarity in almost complete darkness, just like a nocturnal cat. It's even said that he can see infrared and ultraviolet portions of the light spectrum. His hearing is enhanced in a similar manner, allowing him to hear sounds that normal humans can't. He's also able to use his sense of smell to track targets by their fragrance, even if the scent has been eroded by natural factors such as weather conditions. Even his sense of taste is also developed to an unnatural level. He has some degree of superhuman strength, the exact limits of which are not known, though he is originally shown to be able to crush iron barbells with ease. It's been noted that Sabretooth's physical strength has been artificially enhanced at least twice. Sabretooth received his first strength enhancement from his son Graydon Creed. Then Sabretooth's strength was further enhanced after joining the latest incarnation of the Weapon X program. His healing factor also grants him superhuman stamina, so he can push himself at peak capacity for several days before fatigue sets in. His agility and reflexes were both naturally above human levels and were further artificially enhanced as well. And because of this, Sabretooth's pounce can be devastating. Most human and mutant enemies can't react to his leap before being hit. His mutation causes him to carry a physical appearance that's somewhat animal-like, including sharper than normal teeth with 2 pronounced canines, and retractable claws where ordinary humans have fingernails and toenails. He's also portrayed as having thick, bushy eyebrows, which give him an animal-like appearance as well. His eyes were said to originally be amber without visible pupils, as this was noted by the Foreigner as something that caused him to stand out. Sabretooth's an excellent hand-to-hand combatant, having been trained by various organizations such as the CIA, Department H's Weapon X program, the Foreigner, and Hydra. He's also an expert at hunting and tracking, even without the use of his heightened senses. Sabretooth also developed a high resistance to telepathic probing and manipulation after an incident where his brain was skewered. And although his extreme arrogance and bestial nature give him the appearance of stupidity, he's actually quite intelligent. This is demonstrated by his repeated ability to avoid capture and escape the highest levels of incarceration without any assistance. He's also very skilled at psychological manipulation. Now, although he's one of Marvel's most vicious and psychotic killers, very little is known about the early life of Victor Creed. What we do know is that he apparently came from an abusive background, and his healing factor having kept him alive and youthful for decades, he first acquired the alias Sabretooth in the 1960s when he did wet work for the CIA. It's been shown that Sabretooth and Wolverine are the bitterest of enemies. It's almost a funny thing to note that Sabretooth routinely stalks and defeats Wolverine on Wolverine's birthday each and every single year. This is a crazy birthday present to offer his old enemy. And because of his hatred for Wolverine, Sabretooth has been pulled into X-Men's orbit time and time again, sometimes in partnership with other villains such as Mr. Sinister, and sometimes on his own. But while there's still some humanity left within Wolverine's heart, Sabretooth's soul is as black as pitch. He's about as irredeemable an individual as has ever existed. Sabretooth has been imprisoned by the X-Men and even forced to work with X-Force several times. But his relationship with Wolverine never improved. Under the influence of Romulus, Sabretooth regressed to a beast-like state and murdered Feral. And in retribution for this, Wolverine killed him with the Muramasa blade, a weapon no healing factor can counter. But this Sabretooth turned out to be a clone Romulus had created. The real Sabretooth reemerged in the Far East and slaughtered the crime lords there, declaring himself the Invisible King of Asia. He's later shown joining Daken's new Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, and then another lineup under the leadership of Mystique. And subsequently, later on, he and Mystique ended up having a son named Graydon Creed.
I've been thinking, intellect